Hi everybody, how's everybody today? I thought I would do an impromptu video on how I do my version of the magic circle. First, sorry about my nails, I was going to paint them, but I've just been busy, I haven't been able to do it. So, here we go, let's get right to it. First thing is we're going to start it like the pretzel. So we're going to cross it over, we're going to pull it down, and it looks like the traditional pretzel. Now normally what you would do is you would take that working yarn, which is connected to the skein, and then you would pull them both, and then you'd get your slip knot. But instead, we're going to cross it over, we're going to pull it down, and then we're going to get our hook under there. But first we're going to just hold the top of that T, okay? Hold that, and then we're going to let this hand go. It's my right hand, it'll probably be your left hand because I'm left-handed. Now I'm going to get my hand organized with the yarn, and I'm going to look for that tail, and I'm going to get my ring finger in this loop, the bottom of this loop, and then my middle finger is going to go grab the top of the loop, and then my thumb is going to cinch it together. It's just going to tighten it. So let's try that again. Cross it over, cross it down. I'm going to pull this up, and I'm just going to grab that, and then once I have that, I'm going to let go of the yarn, and then I'm going to get this hand organized. There's that tail, so it's going to be my ring finger and then my middle finger. Sorry, my ring finger, and then the top of this loop, my middle finger, and then I'm just going to pull it a little bit so I can get some space here, and then I'm going to chain one to secure it. Now I like to just flip it upside down. I like my tail to be going in the direction that I'm crocheting, and I do that because when I cinch it closed, it holds better. So get my yarn. Now my ring finger is going to go on the bottom loop, and now my middle finger is going to have the yarn tail in the top loop. So bottom loop, top loop, and then my thumb holds those together. Now if you look, I've just got a little tiny hole here. I don't like a lot of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my crochet hook in there, and it just glides on my finger. That's where I know where I am. And then I'm going to do a single crochet. Now, I'm going to hold it. Now, I'm going to hold it with my hook hand, and then this hand is going to be turning down. It's going to constantly be turning down. So, I got my ring finger at the base of that first stitch, and my middle finger is up here at the top. And now my thumb is just going to have control of both of those yarns, is what it's basically doing. It's just holding both of those yarns together. And I'm going to pull down just a little bit so I can get a hole. And then we're going to do another single crochet. Now I feel awkward like that, so I'm just going to turn my hand down. Got my hole that works for me, and I'm going to do another single crochet. Turn my hand down, ring finger on the bottom, middle finger on the top, thumb holds those yarns together, pinches it, and then there we go, another one. Hand goes down, ring finger is now on these stitches, and the middle finger is at the top again. Or not again, it's always been at the top, but it's now right there. Then we're going to do another one. Now let's just say we want to do, usually when you start, you know how many stitches you want to do in a magic circle. Let's just say we're going to do 12. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that that's way more space than I need, and I don't like to have any more space than I need. So we're going to I'm going to just close it up a little bit, get organized again. So my ring finger is on the bottom of these stitches. My middle finger has the tail and the top loop, and then my thumb, I can feel in my thumb that I have control of both of those. And then I'm going to carry on here. So we got 6, turn my hand down, 7, readjust. My ring finger is moving up these stitches. Middle finger is at the top, thumb is in control. Lost count, doesn't matter. We'll just do a couple more. Turn my hand down, single crochet. Now let's just say we have all the stitches that we need. And just so you know, it doesn't matter if this tail is in this hole or if you bring it on top of it. It really doesn't matter. So what I'd like to do is I like to identify the stitch I need. Okay, so let's say I counted and this is the one I need. Now I'm just going to pull my tail a little just to get some of that space out of there. And then I'm going to, let's say we have to slip stitch. So I'm just going to yarn over and I'm just going to pull that through. Okay, and then of course you normally do a chain 1 with that. Now I've got this space. Now I can pull this tail and it doesn't matter. I've already got my stitch where I need to go. It doesn't even matter. So now I can just pull it. I can look out the window. It doesn't even matter. And now I'm ready to go. It's fine. Any project so far that I've done, and I am doing some amigurumis, Yodas and Groots, and I'm actually working on a pattern for a Darth Vader. If it turns out this hole doesn't bother me, it really doesn't bother me, but if I did care, then I would just leave a longer tail to start, and then I would just sew it in. Now I have everything I need and I could just carry on. Let's do that again. Let's get that. I got another knot, so we're just going to pretend like it's not there. Take your yarn, fold it over, fold it down. You know, I'm not using my big hand. I don't have a big hand, but I'm not using my whole hand to, you know, be fiddling with this. It's all compact. Get my hook under that yarn. It looks like a T. I'm just going to hold that. Hand goes. Get this organized. And then I'm going to bring that tail down. The tail is going to be on the bottom to start. And I'm going to, with my thumb and my ring finger, get that together. And then my thumb can come in there and be next to that. And then I'm going to have my thumb make sure it's touching both those yarns. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. And then I chain 1. Okay. Now, I've turned it. You have it facing the way you need. Ring finger on the bottom loop. Middle finger on the top and the tail. And I'm just going to get wherever I want my hole. If you want your hole here, you want your hole here. This is where you're putting your finger. This is where you're putting your finger to have the hole size you want. Now, we're going to go in there, pull it up, this is just guessing that you know how to do a single crochet. And then I'm going to turn my hand down, ring finger on the bottom, middle finger on the top. Thumb has them controlled. It's literally in control here. And then we're going to do another one. And then I just keep, like in real time, you just kind of, let's see, I don't even like how big that is. I usually have it like this, just a little hole. And then like that, middle finger. And then I would just keep going. Turn this hand down. You know, and the more you do this, it's like you don't have to think about it. You can just carry on, you know, not worry about it. You know, I mean, you could fit a lot of stitches because this, as you go, this hole tends to want to spread out. So you don't really have to worry about you have too small of a loop and you can't fit all your stitches in it. That doesn't happen very often at all. Okay, so that hopefully explains it. It's probably a little overkill, which I think is my middle name. You should see when I weave in my ends, of how to do my version of the magic circle. So I hope everybody is doing okay. If this went too fast or anything, please let me know. I can try to slow it down. If you're interested in any of the beginner stitches also in a slower manner, they're all over the place, but you know, I mean, there's tutorials for everything, but what I've learned is I tend to pick up the way somebody said it in this video and the way somebody did it in this one and stuff, and you just kind of mix it all in the pot, and then boom, you have your own style, you have your own things that work. And so that's why I guess I'm doing it, because you never know what's gonna strike with somebody. So my hands are busy. I like to talk with my hands and I can't do that on video, so I'm trying to control myself. Okay, everybody, I will just catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.